The Mentor Lab today was really a wonderful opportunity that the UW has afforded to mentors to come in and work and speak with mentors in other buildings throughout the district, and then also share the time with university personnel and to hear their voices as we look at the practice of not just sending a candidate to us and then occasionally pulling them back for their own work, but really articulating the service to the candidate from both sides of the equation.
Most mentors have two tools at hand. The first is, you sit in the back and watch me teach. And the second is, I'll sit in the back and watch you teach. And that's basically how the mentor-candidate relationship operates for much of the year. What we're trying to do is figure out if we can develop some tools that will help mentor teachers step side by side with candidates during teaching and throughout the course of the year to scaffold their learning a little bit more fully.
So, in the teaching field, I felt like it's an isolation, like we're always isolated in our own classroom. So now having someone else in the room, my student teacher can also give me feedback on how to improve my practice, and then having another set of eyes to help support my students has been very helpful. Like, I could pull a small group, he or she can pull a small group, so we get to target a lot more students than with me just being by myself.
It's amazing to me whenever I participate in something like this with the University of Washington, how much I learn from it and get from it. It sounds so simple to just do a chart. Oh, we're going to look for behaviors and chart tally marks here and there. And as our day progressed, we learned that there's really so much more to it, and how we can take this, what seems so simple at the beginning, and really take it further and deeper as the year goes on.
Yeah, so the Ackerley Partner School Network has been funding the work around the Mentorship Design Labs, again, in an effort to both bring the programs together and say, what can we work on jointly across our 5 teacher education programs, but also to think about what is our role in continuing to build the capacity in our partner schools. And there's a way in which this work is, yes, it's about supporting the teacher candidate, but it's very much also just about developing, a culture and also tools around how does it that I support professionals learning, particularly other teachers.
We've talked a fair amount about this process of professionalizing teaching, and that recognizing that the work of mentoring a beginning teacher is a skill set, it's a job, it takes hard work, it deserves acknowledgement, and to kind of codify some of that a little bit. These are some things that you know how to do as a mentor teacher that help candidates learn, feels worthwhile for us and for mentor teachers.
Yeah, I'll leave you with their books.
20, 40, 60, 80. 20, 40, 60.